Can't really avoid it, though. You can't really avoid smoke tongues. Oh my god, we're actually going live.
Hey.
So,
oh wow.
we are going live. Team France versus Team Envy. We have France versus Japan, I guess you would say, whatever. But first time, battle you take it away.
Roger that. And we have a tank up. And my spec card's broken. Fuck's sake.
Good. Boomer coming in, not landing his Boomer. Jockey trying to work his way in. Nick shuts him down. Charger going for the death charge. Misses the death charge, but the smoker does land on Digash for a second there. We do not have any war rooms today, because I personally do not know what language they would be speaking in the war rooms. So I could not.
There is the tank.
I think we could make some educated guessing.
Yeah.
To repeat the South American finals, I will be the tank.
Whoa, Hatsuki is really lagging. Like, spectating him, I'm like jerking all over the place. It's pretty bad.
I think we've got a pretty good track on him at the moment, it's not too bad. But he is going into the window, but survivors know he's in there. We might see the SI hit now for tank to cross, and here they come. Charger missed his charge, Boomer getting popped, and Jerky is still going for something. And he gets nothing. Tank is over though.
Honestly, as for as shut down as those first two hits looked, they got a lot of scratches off them, random scratches, about 30 damage in total, and the tank getting ripped up quite a bit here. He's already down to 4.5k, and it's going to be the commit. Nice first punch right there. Looks like a nice grab on Rochelle. Oh, and he gets a
the super long arms on these tanks.
Yeah, this is going to be insane. Tank pretty low on health, and Hunter getting taken down. It looks like there's a smoker who's AFK or something. And this tank is all alone right now, finally going to get taken down, but it's pretty
Tank's
good damage.
the love.
Tank doing a lot of work. Puts two of the survivors down to bleeding. That's going to be 2 pills committed, and they're going to have to pass around the pill a little bit here. But that tank's arms were insanely long.
Yeah, that punch on Coach was pretty insane.
But I mean, that's what you get when you put, you know, high ping players on a server. There's going to be a lot of long arms going around today. We have our first pause of the game.
It appears our smoking friend is crashed.
And I'm stuck inside of Nick.
Yeah, that tank fight was pretty much all the tank right there. The Hunter landed for a very short amount of time, and I don't think the Charger really did anything. I didn't notice anything major coming out of that. But yeah, it was 200 damage, and it was all the tank, so very interesting. I wonder if France will have similar luck on their tank.
It wasn't a bad bout for the tank either. I mean, shame he didn't have the smoker as support. I mean, the smoker isn't that great of a support anyway, but it's a distraction at least. As you said, Charger didn't really get shit. Hunter landed for a little while, but 2 downs from the tank, and I think he got a punch or 2 on Nick as well. Maybe a punch.
I still cannot get out, Nick. I'm just stuck inside of him. But I believe...
Yeah, that'll happen.
I'm not too sure why they're paused right now. I'm going to assume that it's ping related.
No, they had somebody AFK, and it looks like they got a sub now. Fnatic from NV is coming in.
Oh.
Which I believe, is that Deck?
I believe that is Deck. The one and only Deck. He's been around for a while now. Pull going on to Rochelle. That's going to trigger the attack. Jockey goes in on Coach. We still have a Hunter scratching away at Rochelle with no God Frame roll. That's going to do a lot of damage onto Rochelle. But unfortunately, she was all temporary, so not that much damage is going to go out onto her.
I think she actually had a little permanent before that, but yeah.
Oh, she still had some permanent?
No, she went down just after the tank, I think. But it's EQ damage bonus, isn't it? So even damage on Rochelle still counts for the team's overall score.
Certainly true. And Fnatic coming in with his late charge, they're getting a couple scratches off her Deck. I'm gonna just call him Fnatic, probably. I don't know. I'll try.
Late Boomer going out onto Coach, but that's not going to do much. Star's going to walk in the safe room, run through the spit. And that'll trigger the end of the round. Survivor's making it with a 156 health bonus and damage bonus put together. We could just call it health bonus, right? I guess it's just...
I'd just call it a round bonus. Yeah, health and damage bonus. And, you know, honestly, like, health-wise, I'd say they did pretty good, but it's such a short map in terms of distance points that... you know, it really doesn't play a huge role into the match, I'd have to say, but...
I remember games being won and lost on map 1, especially after this map. But we are going to be going live now. Team France on Special Infected. Interesting to see how this tank plays out.
Yeah, if France can pull out a wipe here, though, it'll still be a pretty good score deficit for Team Envy. So
definitely a nice cushion, and with the added bonus of the possibility of event tank as well. It was nice to have a good couple of 100-point spread going into the next map.
I think if we can get them to wait a minute at the start of next round, I might reconnect to the server. I'm gonna take out my custom HUD just so it fixes my current HUD, because my health bar is like extended to the edge of the score screen. It's really weird.
Always have to mess with the important stuff.
Hey, I woke up an hour ago and Fnatic told me that this match was happening. I had to get everything ready in an hour. Okay.
If you're quick with it, you can probably do it now.
There's only one guy unreadied. I don't know. No, he's ready now. No, I'm not gonna.
Now you've wasted the opportunity.
Hey, I'll do it next round, okay? Alright, so we are going live with the second half of the first map. Team Envy on Survivor side, Team France on the Infected side. They're going to be doing one quick hit here, and then there's going to be tank up.
Looks like they're going for the damage as well, as opposed to a death charge.
Be interested to see if their attacks managed to fare a little bit better than Envy, as it seemed like Envy didn't do quite so well with their individual SI. And nice pull there. Charger just going to go for punches on Ella. Good amount of damage.
Boomer just scratching yourself from behind. Boomer gets a trike proxy. Wow. Actually, he gets a full quad boom, kind of. He got the boom on the coach and then proxied on 3. Really nice Boomer play.
You can see the tank roll. Well, actually, no, the tank isn't going to roll in on this. Jamie didn't spawn closer. I mean, Christ, 4 people boomed. Horde still coming in. But a fair amount of damage going out on Ellis as well.
Yeah, honestly, Team France seeming to do a lot better with their Infected on that hit. They landed everything, essentially. I mean, they didn't go for a Charger charge. Well, I guess technically they did. Much later, and it was just worth a lot more.
Yeah, that pull and punch combo seems to be working marvelous. I mean, when one person runs over as well to try and clear, it's a free charge. Tank is rolling in.
Let's see how this goes. Envy look like they're ready.
Tank's already down at 30 or 3,200. Tank's not managing to catch up to anyone. SI going in and getting cleared very effectively. Smoker did land. Tank's going to push the 2 survivors, Coach and Nick, back into safe and going to look for some double punches. Lands 1. Oh, he misses.
Just going to get Coach. Another punch onto Nick, but shut down so quickly. Wow, that tank is completely the opposite of Envy's tank there. The tank basically got nothing on his own. SI got a little bit on that.
I thought his first punch would have landed, though. I'm surprised that missed. I don't know if he's suffering from like short arms. That's my guess.
Boomer going in and a nice double boom, but I think it's going to be a delayed tactic more than an actual attack. Stark contrast in tank play. And as you said, tank doing all the work for Envy, tank doing virtually nothing for Team France.
Here come the rest outside, though. Jockey working his way and gets a dead stop. Charger gets a double charge. Really nice charge there. And that'll spell the end of that attack, I believe. Smoker's going to stay up and probably try and work his way back to the alarm car by the safe room.
Still a lot of scratches and incremental chip coming out on these SI attacks. It's really interesting. France is doing a lot better on their SI hits. It looks like, you know, landing those charges, getting the scratches, and they've got about 1 more hit before this safe room.
Hey, watch out for the cars.
See that last hit come in.
Looks like the SI are set up on the 2 opposite roofs of the street. Probably gonna wait for the stars to move a little more. Here it comes. Boomer working his way and gets popped immediately upon entrance. Smoker getting a pull onto Rochelle. Hunter going out to Rochelle as well, and the spit going out on her as well. All the damage really focused down onto Hatsuki for Team Envy, and that will allow these survivors to make the safe room.
I really like the Hunter pounced in, didn't take the Smoker's pull, but got a scratch on it real quick.
And then he sat there and waited for her to get cleared.
That was pretty cute.
Only got a 40-point game as well, so still a close one.
Yeah, extremely close game so far. 40-point difference, as Battle said. People in chat are asking how come that tank didn't have long arms like the other guy. I don't know if there's
when you have people, when you're on high ping and you have somebody really close to you, That's sort of when the short arms phenomenon will happen. It can be really difficult to hit someone who's actually inside of you, and that sort of a scenario can happen on high ping, especially when you're both high ping like we have in this game.
Reloading.
But it's still a really good close game. I mean, France did pretty well to recover in terms of damage after the tank fiasco. They still kept it close.
Yeah, definitely a really interesting opening round, and
We do have an open play tank as well this time.
it looks like Envy's player they subbed out is back.
Alright,
Not
let me
sure
go
how
ahead
long
and
it's gonna
fix my HUD fast. Hopefully you don't
You
see
fix it.
I'm gonna fix it good.
Alright, good luck.
You guys try and
Godspeed.
talk about something interesting, fill the dead air.
You know, I was watching Flyby play on his stream, I said, before this game, and in Japan, there's like two major third-party server providers, and it's just some people who've put up servers that have that actually have Confogle on them, and people actually play public games on them.
Mhm.
There's Dodonin and Skull Saba that have servers, and it's Confogle, but it's, you know, after all these years they still play like very close to vanilla Confogle, you know, hunting rifles and Molotovs and gas cans, and
They're still
and
on
all
fresh,
those things.
essentially.
It's I think it's pre-fresh. I don't think they even have like pills healing over time or any of the other changes that came with fresh, although they do have things like crown damage trackers and stuff. I don't know if they had like MVP stats, but it's really interesting playing over there. Because I mean, basically everybody plays Confogle though, and just imagine like trying to do that in, I don't know how it is in the EU exactly, but in the US, like as soon as a public lobby gets sent to a modified server in any way, people are out of there so fast.
Yeah, well, I believe the Sur servers have competitive sort of countdown on it, whereby if a public lobby goes to one of their servers, it's like vote a match or you'll be kicked. And it just kicks you after a time.
That's interesting. But do people actually end up playing public games on them then?
I've seen a couple of people just ignore the notification completely and start playing a pub on it.
That's fun.
They get quite upset.
Another thing, while watching Flyby, we were talking about pubbing in our respective regions, and he noted that Japanese lobby hosts will kick anybody with less than 300 hours, and I was like, huh, that's kind of the opposite. In the US, like, people will kick anybody with more than 1,000 hours, or more than some number of hours. People get kicked.
Yeah, it's weird with the cutoff, isn't it? It's like, okay, 300 hours, that means you're a noob. 3,000 hours, get out, you're a pro. What are you rocking now, Sim? A good 4 or 5k hours? Maybe 6?
I don't know. One number says 5,000 something, and the other number says 4,000 something.
Oh, is that your actual playtime versus just having the game open?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I have like, I think I just hit 4K?
No, I haven't. I've really sort of dropped off in the past year. I only have 5,200 hours of. I think that's playtime actually.
God damn. There was a time you were racking up 100 hours a week.
There's a time when I was racking up like 120 hours a week. It was insane.
Yeah, I remember those.
Oh, not 120 hours a week. That's insane. 120 hours in 2 weeks. I don't think I ever got to 100 hours a week. That's
Yeah, that's
a lot of hours.
That's insane. That's like 5 days. Well, 4 full days.
Yeah, I think
that's more than 2 full work weeks in a single week. That wouldn't happen.
I think I got to about 89 or 90 odd hours. That was the most I ever got. That was a lot of fucking playing.
Wow.
I was playing Euro games during the day, playing the American games during the night, and then casting the American games later in the night. It's not all playtime.
Team France is asking for any useless specs to leave. I think they're trying to limit the ping. Because I know when you do get more people into the server, it does tend to kind of raise the pings. And I don't know if this many spectators or players that would actually affect it that much. they're asking for unimportant people to kind of leave.
Well, I'm sorry, Battle, but I think Kissme and I can do it without you.
Love you. I don't really know who has admin to the server, but they're gonna ready up anyway. They don't even want to wait anymore. So we will be going live with the second map of Team Envy versus Team France, with Team Envy over on Survivor side first.
Well, you're going to see that tactic come in again. We don't have a spitter, we have a boomer, so I'm going to see the smoker pull the first guy, charge off the roof, and beat the shit out of the smoke guy. I'm calling it.
It's a really awkward angle for the Charger to jump down and do that, I think, but yeah, you could be right. I mean, it seems like it would be the most valid tactic at pings like these, and it's pretty good even without high ping.
Them charges. Got the generic common clearing though, but I thought people would have worked out by now, but the longer they stand there, the more common that spawn.
Yes.
Yeah, but they'll spawn further away, and you can kill them later.
True, true. They catch this whole attack though, I will be upset.
We do have Ellis trying to bait out this attack, though. I think he's going to have to try harder, though, to get that smoker spawn. No, he does get the smoker spawn. I lied. Smoke is easy.
Alright. So one SI baited out, and the survivors should know what SI are going to be a part of this attack.
Charger also spawned already, huh? I don't know why.
If they do know the bacteria sounds, they should be aware that there's a boomer as well.
Everything rests on this boomer.
Survivors are pushing out finally. They're still kind of baiting, but they're trying to chip down that smoker. Hunter going to work his way, and Charger coming in as well. Hunter lands with a boomer. Boomer going to boom on all three. Smoker gets a pull for a second, but it's cleared. And Charger misses his charge, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
I think he got a fist, though.
If he actually...
just like sat still there and got punched. He got punched once, and the Charger was like, "All right, now punch him and charge him into the wall." And as soon as he like clicked charge, Kukie moved out of the way, and of course with the ping, there was just no chance of it hitting.
That had a potential to do a lot of damage. All three survivors in the back were boomed, and Nick just got really lucky, I feel.
He was trolling that smoker. If that smoker landed, it would have been a nice double cap. Charger probably could have gone for the third.
We do have Kimchi for Team Envy picking up that scout in the middle of the courtyard there. So we will be seeing some scout play.
Yeah, we do have a tank at 37, which is just after this hit. Although they'll probably hit on tank spawn.
For those of you that are new and do not know, we replaced the HR with the scout. The scout has a slow rate of fire, but I believe the damage is about equal to the HR.
I think it's on 125 now, which is 35 more than the hunting rifle. Don't quote me on that. It was 135. It might have been changed again.
I think it's still higher than the hunting rifle, though, isn't it?
Yeah, hunting rifle is 90, I believe.
It'll be interesting to see how Kimchi and the survivors work around this scout, though, because usually you want the survivors to kind of form a half circle around the other HR or scout. Ooh, Kimchi almost eats that charger. That was really close, and Kimchi not able to.
Wow, yeah. First personing that, it looked like it went right through him.
Yeah, right through him.
I got that on camera too. First person that, I was like, whoa. Like if this was actually lower pings, that would have hit.
Yeah, it looked like it went right through him, and then I was expecting him to turn around and see the Charger's corpse flying, and the Charger was still charging and hitting the wall.
But as
there's the tank.
The pings are still pretty high. The average ping for these players right now is like a 180. It's pretty unfortunate, but it's literally the best they could do. As you can probably tell, Team France is from France and Team Envy is from Japan, or around that general area. So not really much they could do, unfortunately.
Well, this will be interesting now, because with that scout, the tank really can't commit to play rock tank all day.
Yeah, tank's pretty much forced to push in as soon as these SI get spawns up. If he throws rocks, he's going to get chipped down pretty hard.
They might try go, well no, they're not even going to go for another attack, they're sending the tank straight in.
Tank's going to hop up over the bush and commit right away into the survivors.
Really interesting SI positions right here. That Smoker's really going to need to get a pull. And the other SI really can't get in so fast. Nice corner by the tank over there. Ella's going to get in capped already. Nice jockey. The tank just has to cover that. There is the scout, though, who has the potential to clear. But he's getting blocked off really well. And Charger's going to just go for some punches onto that. It does finally get cleared, but this tank still at a great amount of health. He's gotten one in cap. And he's moving towards...
Let me just say, these long arms are just amazing. Nice curve rock there by Ganon onto Rochelle. That's the second rock that Rochelle has eaten.
Wow, and the tank gets out again, and he's still on pass 1. If he gets a rock before too long, he could keep this up
Yeah, he does
For
have
quite
SI
some
up.
time.
They could get him a rocket right now.
With the survivor out now as well, you might see the tank sort of push forward and just let it go AI. The survivors who push now, or at least try to push through the alleyway. Ooh, or catch more rocks.
I think Ganon has the longest arms I've ever seen on a tank, though. To watch that was really... that was amazing. But Tank's still going to continue to throw rocks at the survivors, trying to get some more damage out of this. SI attack should be coming in here, so he's going to die very quick. Smoker and Jockey coming in with the charger, looking for Bull, grabs a pole, charger lands a charge onto Nick. It's going to be some instant damage, and Kooky, ooh, he got some god frames there. As Kooky was standing up, Tank hit him and no damage red. It's unfortunate.
Still, a lot of damage done by that tank. 2 full in cap, Rochelle beating the crap out of, and even Nick was almost close to going down there as well.
Yeah, the survivors are still all full movement speed right now, and it looks like they still have one set of pills, another set of pills going to be up ahead, so... France really needs to get them in bleed as soon as possible, because NV still have a pretty good chance of making this map, I think. If they can just keep running.
They're going to get a 3rd set of pills as well inside the little cabin.
Smoker looking for a pullback. Kimchi misses the shot on the Smoker, though, unfortunately. So Smoker's going to stay up for this hit.
It's a pretty... It's a 2v2, well, a 2-2, but they can probably get something out of it, providing that Boomer stumbles.
Yeah, as long as the Smoker gets a pullback and SI helps intercept. Boomer goes in, lands on one.
Ooh, nice pounce in the back.
That's going to be some
Pounce
spit
will
damage.
spit. Yeah, Kukie going to be very low right now. He'll probably bleed out to 1 unless they decide to give him pills, and there they go. Pill path.
The helpful team ring. I think this next hit is going to make or break.
Yeah, they're all fast once again, but if any significant damage comes in on this hit, the survivors are going to be in a much worse shape.
And here it comes. Oh, Charger gets a land in the back. It's cleared fast. Boomer gets 1. Rocket looking for something.
Nice shot there, Kimchi onto the Jockey. Shutting the Jockey down before he could get over back to Nick. Survivors are currently sitting at about a 200 health bonus. A little lower than that.
Yeah, they haven't made the button yet either, and they're about to go slow. So they're either going to sit out here and have to wait out at least 1 more attack. And when they push in, they're going to take another.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's about 3 more attacks, depending if there's any downs that are taken.
Yeah, there's no witch in front of them either, so gives them a good prospect.
Ellis did just find some more pills though, and now all of the temp health survivors are looking pretty good. If Kimchi can hold on to his 40 health or whatever he has right now, and oh, it looks like he just went under it to slow.
Shot by a teammate.
That's unfortunate. But it looks like survivors are just going to hold out here and wait for these common to stop coming. They probably have about another 30-40 seconds of it, and then that should be the end of that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess the good thing about this is it does give the survivors that impatientness of do we hit, do we not. But with no witch waiting at the end of that little hallway, they hit now, they're going to have to hope they get at least a down off it. No Boomer to bring more horde either, so it's just going to be damage.
There's a lot of horde, wow. I thought this would have been over by now.
I think
Team
most
Friends.
horde... Okay, on.
I was going to say, Team France is just waiting patiently on top of the bus station there. You can see all their SI sort of stacking up, staring at the survivors.
Now, the downside
That's
to
very cute.
waiting like the survivors just did is when you have 3 people bleeding, obviously your health is going to go down. It's just it's the nature of the beast, pretty much. It's going to happen. That's why you want to try and move fast, but they decided to wait, which is somewhat smart. Another tech coming in here, though. Charger lands a nice charge.
lane. And the spit
gonna
does
be an
actually
in-cap.
spread to Coach, yeah. Full cap. I think Rochelle actually ate some of that spit as well. Her health's looking very low.
Yeah, and that was the last of the perm.
Exactly. Really nice hit there by survivors. Really focused firing all their effort onto that health bonus that was remaining. And that'll knock these survivors down to an 80 health bonus in total.
Gonna eat 1 more attack. But as long as they can make it through this, I mean, full distance. Boomer getting stopped in his track. Hunt looking for a damaged pounce, and there's a jockey and a spitter coming in. Here it
And
comes.
here's the attempt. Nice 24 onto Kimchi. Gonna get an instant in cap right there. Everything else was taken down pretty quickly though, so it looks like the survivors should make the save for him off of this.
Will indeed be safe from. Does that make you proud, Sim?
It
One
does.
more for the frag movie.
That shit was too goddamn close.
That was a Razzer. I guess that's how you pronounce that.
I mean, in general, though, this is a very hard map to see the survivors make, just because of how long it is and the tank spawns. This tank spawn's okay because they do have a scout for the tank and they can play it out in the courtyard if they decide to. But
I'm surprised actually. I thought the tank wouldn't get that much damage in.
yeah,
I mean, as far as survivor play goes, they wouldn't be looking at that tank fight in a good light.
yeah, that tank had some major long arms though. Like that was 2.5 times the normal arm length. Like that was insane to watch. But once again, we don't see what he sees. He sees something different on his screen because of his ping. But we are live with the second half of the second map. Team France will be on Team Survivor, and we will have Team Envy on the SI side. A little bit different of a setup here for the SI, actually. It looks like Charger will be hiding behind the van, Smoker up by the cop car, and Boomer's up on the roof above them with the Hunter. So different places for the SI to hide.
Yeah, I think Envy's... well, their SI play was pretty solid after the tank on the first map, so it'd be interesting to see how they run it with this one.
Yeah, certainly. That Hunter is chippable, by the way. If he goes out and looks there, they're going to see it, but no, instant hit. The boom not going to land on any of them, but a nice pull land. I believe the pounce landed as well, and the Charger really got nothing.
Boomer does manage to actually get the proxy onto Nick. Nick popping it a little bit too early there. But a lot of potential damage going out there. Hunter landed with good stumble, but Charger went in and cleared the Hunter, unfortunately. Smoker also landed his pull, but Charger decided to still go for the charge instead of the punches. And that's personal preference. It just didn't pay off for him there.
It was unlucky, actually. I thought they'd fluffed the whole attack when the Boomer didn't get anything. Because, I mean, 3 survivors pretty much walked right under that vomit.
Another attack coming in here. Charger gets shut down hard by the hunting rifle. Spitter and Smoker both gang up on Nick, and Hunter gets a little bit of damage back onto Coach. So a nice, decent amount of damage going on that attack. Usually you don't see much coming out from that attack. But this will trigger these survivors to go ahead and get the tank up. And there we go.
Yeah, really interesting sort of spread. And yeah, Kimchi tank coming in.
Let's go ahead and switch this over to a Kimchi tank. Like I said before, unfortunately, we don't have war rooms for tonight's cast, or this afternoon's cast, depending on where you are in the world. But we will be commentating over the tank.
Wow, nice boom landing there. And a charge actually getting a lot of separation, but a quick clear by Razzer with that scout.
That rock was insanely close to hitting Coach and Rochelle. Kimchi looking to land some curve rocks. Not really much coming from it though, so I was going to back out with that scout and just play it back.
Yeah, get a little bit more chip in though. And as well, like that SI attack could have been dangerous if that Charger had been allowed to finish his charge.
Alright, and here, first rock hit coming in. Jockey going to be taken down, but that pull is still going on. Not yet a rock off of this though, and the tank is on pass too. It looks like it's probably going to have to be the commit on the next hit. Maybe this Boomer's going to find a free boom onto Nick or someone else.
Was it the tank's rock that took the jockey out?
Maybe. I don't know what happened to the jockey, really.
I don't think it was.
It's about to
I
grab
thought
the
it
scout
just got
user.
shut down, but... And here comes the tank with 10%. Boomer going to be completely shut down. That means we've got a tank going in with Charger and Jockey support. Some of the slowest SI to actually get in. But he's got a nice corner on Nick.
Scout was missing his shots as well, and that Charger has missed him 4 times now.
Charger gets shut down pretty effectively by the survivors after he goes for the charge. One more punch onto Rochelle. Might get one more with the reload from the survivors. Kimchi managed to get 2 last punches onto Rochelle. Really nice clutch punches there. Not that big of a long arms for Team Envy there. Kimchi did have 1 long arm on. I can't say his name. Oh my god.
Well, it was a bad run actually. I mean, tank didn't get as much damage as the previous Team France tank, but still full down. And was it 2 or 3 punches on Rochelle?
2 punches, I believe. Another tech coming in here. Smoker getting a pull and Charger taking that, and Spitter going to spit right onto Yosh. That is some permanent health, and Yosh is going to take quite a bit of damage, about 40 or 50 damage from that. Really nice hit
Yeah,
there.
that was a pretty huge amount of damage. Yeah, they were looking slightly better than NV coming out of that tank, but with that hit in there, it's honestly starting to look pretty similar. We've got 3 survivors bleeding, 1 survivor not bleeding, holding a scout. And yeah, I mean, ball's in NV's court. They've got a nice charge spit for this next hit, which is very good for an opening hit on this event.
Yeah, for this event now, I would have ditched the scout, I think.
Did
I'm
that
taking
common
a
just
shot
close the door?
Well, that's why you're not on Team France, Battle.
But I like it.
Attack coming here. Charger and Jockey
Oh,
both
Jockey.
land. Really nice hit there. And Coach is some permanent health. He's going to take a lot of damage. Smoker pulls him back into the spit. A lot of damage going out there onto the permanent health of the survivors. Amazing hit there by Team Envy.
Yeah, and there went Razzer, the last major carrier of permanent health. We've got all 4 bleeding now. Of course, once again, they have some good pill supplies, and they will be getting one coming up. So they're in a similar position to probably make the map, but we could see some difference in health bonus, or, you know, could turn into a wipe.
Yeah, well, of course, even though it kind of sounds odd, the benefit that NB had, never mind the attack is coming in. Charger does get over, misses his charge. I think he got a punch, and the spit is going to go down on the pound, so it's a bit more damage again. But yeah, one of the benefits that NB had on their survivor side is after they took all the damage from the tank, all their pills were pre-event. They didn't really have to chug them until the event started. Whereas, of course, Team France have had to chug all theirs prior to the event when some of them still had good health.
That should be interesting if we see Team France actually sit here and wait for this event to drop, if they're going to push while the Horde's still up.
Imagine after this hit, the jockey does land on Ellis up top. Hunter coming in and gets the second pounce on that.
Oh,
that's
wow,
a down.
nice 2-cap up top. Yeah, Ellis completely separated up there, with a lot of commons wailing on him.
Rochelle,
And
really nice
honestly,
pickup.
Coach is right about to go down as well.
Really nice pickup there by Rochelle. I didn't know you could pick someone up that high above you. She was like standing on the scaffolding and picked up Alice above her. But Boomer's going to go in and get a proxy onto Rochelle. Charger's going to get a single charge and a smoker lands onto Nick. This will be a little bit more damage. Alice is almost at his next down. He has about 4 HP left, maybe 3.
This Hunter might look for a damage pounce.
This Hunter might just scratch Alice. It'll totally delay the survivors if he lands it.
Smoker's going to do it. And the Hunter goes as well, just for good measure.
So we do have Alice down in the back. This will trigger the survivors to go back and get their partner up. Gang a pull onto Alice. Hunter is still pouncing around behind them. Spit separation. Rochelle does get cleared. Hunter manages to land onto Coach. Misses the DP though, unfortunately. And Boomer's probably going to get this proxy. Indeed, he does get the proxy onto the down guy and Rochelle in the back. This will trigger even more Horde to come, unfortunately for survivors.
Well, they're either going to have to take... They're going to have to down Coach as well. Otherwise, they're going to be in pretty bad shape if this next attack comes in, which it will in about 7 seconds.
We do have a Charger and Spitter up already. Jockey pre-spawning to try and scare the survivors, but survivors are going to keep pushing forward. Safe room's just within their reach. Smoker gets a pull but cleared immediately. There's still a Charger up. He could go for a punch onto Coach or Rochelle, and that would down either of them. It'll be interesting to see. He could even charge the wall near Coach, and he'll down him at this point. Charger goes for a punch, misses the punch, I think. I heard it.
It sounded like he got it, but
yeah, I didn't see no damage.
Hard to say.
But no love.
No love.
But identical bonus, so we still have a 40-point game.
That's incredible. Oh my god. This is an insanely close game. What is that? 80 points exactly? Voice crack. 80 points exactly.
80 points exactly.
Yep.
Oh, hi, Dragon. I didn't even notice you now, actually.
Yeah, you didn't notice for a whole map.
I noticed you when you're telling us about the scout, but then you didn't finish telling us what was actually different about it.
Because he's
No, you had it spot on anyway.
I think I need more coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I'm a fucking genius.
Sounds good. Battle knows his stuff. You know, one thing I thought about while watching the survivors go through that event on the last map, another thing that ping really affects is common infected. You know, when you're trying to M2 them off of you, they're crowding all around you, you're trying to pick which ones you need to shoot and which ones you need to shove. That gets a lot harder on high ping.
Being
And on,
boomed with a high ping is a fate close to
it can be pretty devastating. Even if you have a melee weapon, it can still be a little rough. And it looks like we're going live already here. But we'll probably see some baiting. But yeah, I don't know, on some of those hits on the event, they had like one person boomed or horde, and I feel like that could have almost been a better target than some of the other players they were hitting, you know, for like a spit, or maybe even the smoker pull, charger punches, you know. But we'll see. That could come into play on any of these later maps.
So
we
we
do have the traditional bait.
the Extreme SIBO P Finals bait. Notorious.
Here we go.
The Mexicans stand off.
That's like working
Nice
away and
charge.
Charger misses.
Ooh.
Charger lands and Hunter lands as well. Smoker still has his tongue up. Actually, Smoker's dead, I lied. But nice double boom going on to Rochelle and Coach. Decent amount of chip there. Actually, a lot of chip. About 70? 74. It's still gone up.
Poor Coach. Went for the M2 on Rochelle to clear the smoker down, caught the charge, and then got beaten the shit out of his trouble.
Really good
A
damage
nice little
there.
double cap.
I didn't think the Charger would
Lucky.
land, but Coach actually sidestepped right into it by accident. Whether it was because of the ping, he didn't know if that was going to hit him or not, but maybe, yeah.
It was lucky actually that they had that boomer instead of the spitter. If the spitter had gone down, you would have seen a full in cap there.
Definitely. So really nice hit here. Next attack is up in Survivor's Note. There's going to be a Spitter, Smoker, Hunter, and Charger up on the roofs. They're probably going to wait for the Survivors to commit to the staircase porch area up ahead. And here comes the attack.
Hunter, nice quick,
Nice
8 damage
side
pound.
Ooh,
Charger goes for that charge, but way too early on the on that stand up to be able to actually land it. So
Did get a
honestly,
fist.
other than the Hunter, that hit was shut down pretty effectively, I think.
For those asking, they are actually on an American server. I believe they're deciding to do one set of games instead of two, and basically there's just not any good way to really play these games because of the distance between the two teams. You have Japan and France, so there's no real middle ground, so they decided to use an American server to try and balance out the pings, which it kind of has, but the pings are, you know, equally.
But judging
as-
from the pings, though, I mean, it's a pretty good break for both teams. Almost pretty even.
Yeah, it was a good choice in server, and they chose the better action, I think.
Wow,
Hunter was
Hunter
trying
is
to get
still
that.
chasing Ellis, and finally Kimchi comes in and is like, "Here, I'll save you. I'll help you out, Flyby." That was such a long chase on that Hunter, and he separated himself so far, but nothing came of it. Kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was willing him on to land that pound. Go on, son, get some damage. You deserve it.
Well,
Check
we
my
will
tank
have
was-
a tank up at 57%. I believe that's by the alarm cars or in sewers. That's a weird tank spawn.
That's the bridge tank.
Really?
No, it's much sooner than the bridge tank.
Yeah, I was gonna
Is it?
say, I don't know if that's sewers. That's a weird tank. That might be a wipe tank. But we have a tank coming in here. Everything's coming from the top and really getting shut down hard. Smoker's still up top, but not managing to
Oh,
land that
wow.
full onto Ellis.
Did you see that smoker tongue? Ellis didn't even move to juke it. The smoker just clicked and it decided to hit the one of those beams there. I really like that move.
The ninja way of avoiding the smoker to just stand completely fucking still and hope it misses. No, I thought 50% was like at the end of the car lot.
I don't believe so. That seems pretty far, 50%.
50% should be about the sewer. I don't know about the end of the car lot.
No, they're almost at 300 distance, so they're about 50% now. It could spawn now, actually. It does indeed.
There it is.
Just before they do the drop.
That's
There you
incredibly
go.
close. Because if it goes into the sewers, it's pretty much a white tank. But tank will be up in the hands of, what was it, Razor? Or Razor? I forget how to say his name. There's two Z's though, it's a really weird pronunciation.
We'll just go with Razor.
This is a pretty supposedly infamous tank spot right here. From there's a
Frag pipe?
match. Yeah, from Frag Pipe. I forget what you call it. It's like the can't catch him tank or
Oh,
something.
shame.
shame
Sir.
tank.
Infamous. I can't reach him.
I can't reach, right? The unreachable tank right here.
It's beautiful.
It's really interesting. This tank was
Some.
even crazier when they were like Molotovs and stuff.
I'm being
Seems like-
told that his name is Razor.
Razor it is.
Razor. Right.
Razor it is then, yeah.
Attack him in and
Pull-
tank. Go ahead.
Giving him a... Oh, wow, that double cap in the back actually getting stopped by the charge. But a nice cap in the front as well. Tank getting a lot done in the meantime in the middle.
Oh,
And the jockey gets back on.
This could definitely be a wipe tank. Alice is only one punch away. Oh, he had 1 HP,
Wow,
my bad.
he decided to go up and do melees onto him. However, Coach getting saved in the front. Nice pill pop right there. Tank still got a fair amount of health, but he doesn't have any SI to help him quite yet. I don't know if he's going to survive long enough, but wow! Survivor's essentially just running into him here.
Oh, that last punch. So close to landing. Boom onto Coach. Charger looking to land onto Coach as well. Misses the charger. Hits a punch.
He's coming back for more.
That was absolutely a massacre. That was beautiful.
Tank extracted so much damage.
This jockey could go in and try to add a bit more chaos, stop one of these pickups, or maybe just in-cap Coach. I think that would be a good idea. They definitely need to start thinking about their next attack at the sewer or ladder, though.
Actually, the common just uncapped Coach.
Come on, come
They have a
on.
great chance to fish it of a ladder choke.
I think that jockeying a bit prematurely though, with his 8 fucking health. I guess they do have to sack a boomer. We're just gonna go in with everything.
No, the jockey incapacitated Coach, actually. I just saw it on the stream. He didn't
Like
go
two
down to
spawns down.
common. He's no
It's
fool.
incredibly dark in the sewer.
See, I like to hit at the bottom of this ladder.
It's okay. We have an attack coming here. Boomer lands on a Kimchi. That's all that the attack didn't really give. Hunter gets cleared almost immediately. SI were trying to delay for the other SI to get, but didn't really have the time or the delay power. So survivors are going to make their way through the alarm car area. Smoker in the back, aim to pull on us. Doesn't trigger the alarm car?
That was just a split
That
second
was-
before it would do that.
That is
Before it would set
unbelievable.
off the alarm. Yeah, honestly, getting up that ladder choke, though, that's a really big boon for Team NB. It's pretty much the deadliest choke point in the map, and with such little health, they managed to get through it.
Most of them are rocking 1 down as well. Oh god, here comes Fisty McCharger.
Yeah. Ellis is trying to be a little bit of a turret right here, trying to take down the charger, and wow!
They do it.
Ends up baiting him into there. They really need to block those upper spawn. Nice scratch
Coach
in the
got
back
scratched.
I
by
wonder if they're going to
Vector.
leave Coach. No, they're going to be They're going to get Coach. Hunter climbing ladder looking to grab onto Coach. They skeeted right away by him.
He almost succeeded.
Jackie looks for the
Jockey up
pounce
top.
onto Ellis up top. Gets dead stopped and then meleeed by Flyby. And Survivors actually made it up the ladder. That is actually quite
They had
impressive.
no pills in the ambulance, though.
Yeah, but they're getting distance like crazy. They were each at 10 health just 30 seconds ago, and they now have more health from in-capping each other.
Yep, we got 3 black and white though. That's the first down for Rochelle.
I think we
need to
might
start
see
killing
a
these
death
commons.
here. Next attack, I'm gonna predict a death.
Well, 3 of them are black and white. So
Yeah, I'm predicting
happen.
this.
I'm
I
gonna
think it's
predict it now.
I'm gonna predict it.
And the entire team's black and white on 1 HP. I think the infected have got this
I
guy.
think there's gonna be a tank at some point in this game.
Here we go!
And this is gonna... Could this be the end of Kimchi with these, all of these common coming in?
Oh no, she's
No,
got
it
1
looks
down.
like
Pretty well.
getting
Spit
plenty
coming
of
in.
Oh, the
support.
spit missed.
Smoker does miss his pull onto Coach in the back. There's still a Hunter up with the Smoker. Spitter can't really do much now. Smoker pull onto Coach. That's going to trigger some damage, and Hunter cannot land. Gets skeeted by Kimchi with the Deagle. Really nice shot there.
And they make it for more extra distance.
Oh my god.
And now the survivors have the Scout.
now
Ellis
you
has
can
1
call it.
HP though, and Coach has like 3.
1.
Like, if there's not a death here, I'm gonna be very surprised.
There's 2 spare sets of pills up ahead in the cemetery. If they can just reach them.
There's 1 pill. I don't see that.
Yeah,
Jackie
they really
for
need to
crouch
stop
gets
him.
Man,
dead
just
stopped.
stopping that jockey.
Justice
Nick,
jockey strike.
I think they're letting Nick go because he's the only one that isn't black and white. Nick is pulled though. No, he is black and
dead.
white.
Charger coming in.
Nice!
That's another death.
Reloading.
Just
Oh, 2
boomer
sets of
up.
pills.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
HP.
Right now, Common are Flyby's worst enemy.
Rochelle will get the pills. In fact, Rochelle's only been 1 down. She's not black and white.
Actually, Rochelle pops the pills.
Got a machete.
Self-preservation.
Kimchi deciding to take the pills and leave Flyby at 1 HP, and there goes the deficit.
Wow.
Wow,
That's such a tremendous grad.
Regretting that decision.
Kimchi starting to make the run.
She's got a hunter jockey behind her, charger on her back as well.
She's getting a little comment left here.
Bunch of comment, and the charger decides it's worth going for the 150 ping charge. And manages to land it.
I thought she was
distance though.
I thought she was gonna give the pills to Alice. When she popped the pills, I was like, that's so selfish.
Honestly, just think back to like when this team, when NB came out of the sewer, none of them was above 20 health. It was all temp health, and they made it all the way to just before the safe room. So yeah, that is, as you said, a pretty significant amount of distance. But you know, I don't know. How do we feel about their tank performance? Like, do we think that you know, is France gonna get wrecked by that tank just as much, or did they do especially well with their tank, and NB's gonna have to really try to get similar?
Their SI support linked up really well for that attack, despite the charges sort of messing up the jockey a little. They extracted a lot of damage out of that, so I think France will be pleased with that tank. But everything now rides on how they defend against that tank, and whether they can capitalize on it to rush the ladder choke before they have a full support.
Attack is coming in. Boomer misses the boom. Nice pull there onto Rochelle. Boomer going to waddle his way and look for a proxy now because the boom's already off. Not being popped yet. And he actually gets popped onto Nick. Ellis just throw Nick under the bus there.
I like how Nick sort of watched there and was like, oh, I'm not going to pop this on Ellis. Look out, Boomer behind you. And Ellis just turns around and pops it on him.
That's why you don't save teammates.
But I think the tank and SI just really coordinated really well for Team France. That was beautiful in my opinion. I think Envy has a lot to work up to match that damage.
Charger goes, land, spit.
There's going to be a lot of spit damage on Ellis.
Vector's blocked and spit.
Quite a bit of damage going out because of the spit onto Vector and Yash of Team France.
In the, to sort of take part again in the tank analogy, well, more analysis. I don't know, actually. I think France will have a better time with this tank because France seems to be getting the long arms at the moment, whereas Envy haven't really had that impressive arms of the first two tanks. And tank's arms do help.
It's quite possible.
Ooh, nice attack going in though. Smoker gets cleared. Jockey and Charger beating the shit out of Ellis.
Yeah, there was a nice self-clear on that Smoker by Razor on the other side, but that Jockey Charger just put out so much damage, and Yosh just taking out the brunt of every hit, it seems like.
Yeah, and with the way the scoring system works as well, you can't play the shade tactic. You can't designate a tampon to just run in and soak up everything for you anymore because it still counts for the SI's overall bonus.
I love you, Battle.
Another attack.
Another attack coming in here. Charger getting a nice charge onto Rochelle at the top of the staircase. Smoker pulling her down. That's going to cause a lot of spit damage. Rochelle taking a lot of damage. Rochelle like a Razor Razor.
We've established it's Razor now.
Yeah, let's just say Razor.
But those two attacks, pretty significant in how this tank is going to play out now. I mean, the tank is pretty much going to sit in the sewer for the first pass, maybe most of the second pass. So you can just bleed the survivors out.
I'm going to predict right now, tank's going to land 4 hits, which will either be rocks or punches. I'm giving him 4.
Here comes the hit. Oh, Boomer gets popped. Does it have a spitter? Oh no, that's mine. That's the player that began the attack.
No, they don't.
Oh, that's lagging.
But tank will be hands up in the hands of Flyby 14 NV. And he's probably just going to wait for his SI to get their spawn timers up, and then they're going to push his tank in and hope for the best. What's really going to
get a Smoker. This is the same SI setup that Team France had. And here comes the commit right now, pushing the survivors towards the back. Charge, gonna land on the same target as the pull. I don't know about this. That means we've got a Charger down. Separation with the Smoker pull again, looking very similar right now. But this tank is gonna get out after getting just one in cap.
Ooh, that rock was so close to hitboxing Coach. This rock will probably hit him if he does not move. Ooh, he misses with the rock.
Ooh.
Not quite enough curve on that.
France are actually in a very good position here. If they can kill the tank this side, they've got immediate leeway to get through the ladder choke.
Tank is gonna. We're gonna see the recommit here by the tank. Charger and Jockey
Oh,
ready.
Vector caught again.
Charger lands
Man.
onto Coach. Gonna be some nice pounds. Tank is
Tank is
dead
dead.
though. Actually, a lot of damage going out there. Huh.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
really
still a fair
impressed.
amount of damage. They are in a better way, Team France, and they will get the ladder choke off this. But, I don't know, NB seem to have picked up their SI play a bit this round.
I mean, we're only looking at an 80-point game really coming into this. Hunter gonna pounce Alice at the top of the ladder. The rest of the SI are coming up right now. I don't know if they're gonna throw it in now, here, or wait. They might just wait for the ladder, because if they go now, they probably just give up the next ladder. Actually, they're gonna come in
They're gonna go.
halfway.
Charge.
Jockey lands and
Nice
Charger lands.
2-cap.
Spit doesn't land on anything though, but there is some major damage done by the cappers. A lot of damage actually, and car alarms still have not been triggered. Really good job those far.
Oh,
that
Vector
far.
missing the swipe on that jockey. Probably
This-
some lag there.
This smoker pull though might trigger an alarm unless the scout is able to clear it. Unless smoker doesn't even decide to go for the pole. Smoker is gonna go for the
Going for
pole on Rochelle. He lands
There
the
you
pole,
go. Nice pull, nice pull.
and there's the alarm.
It triggers an arm and a boomer behind it gets popped.
Still an
Majestic
alarm
Hunter.
with a whole lot of
Hunt's
bleed
coming
that
in
usually-
behind. And charge.
Really nice damage going out there. They did manage to trigger an alarm card, but the alarm card doesn't really do much here, as all the common kind of tend to come from the ladder, which is pretty easy to common block with one person. Or I should say ladder.
Sort of delays their ascent, and a nice
Jockey landing a rush.
intercept
She's the
up
first
there.
one to go black and white.
So survivors have made it up the ladder. Coach can get pulled into the spit a bit here. Oh no, gets cleared very quickly there by Nick.
Nice double boot.
Nice double boom going out by Flyby. I guess the Team Envy has definitely picked up their SI. I mean, they were winning in the first place, but their SI was kind of hinged on the tank.
Overall, France are doing just a little bit better though. At this point, Envy had 3 survivors black and white. France just have 1. So they do stand to look more likely to make more distance at this point.
They do know where
Yeah.
those pills are as well.
Still based on those numbers, though, I mean, both teams are essentially 1 hit away from wiping at this point, and I think it was more that, you know, NB just managed to keep going and not wipe at this point, but I mean, does the like, I don't know.
I mean, virtually there's no health bonus left to be had. It's going to disappear very soon here. Hunter gets a scratch onto Nick, and then Nick gets pulled immediately as he's going down. Really nice pull there.
Oh,
And actually, Jockey
Yoshi's
kills
dead.
Alice. Wow. Really slow clear there by Coach onto Alice. Kind of giving him up.
And that Spitter doing a little bit of trolling there. On
This is going to be a
Vector's.
big thing as well, because they don't have time now to in-cap Rochelle or Coach.
Ganon hasn't even gone down once. It's just, but both Razor and Vector are both black and white.
And here comes the punches. Not gonna get anyone down, but does get damage onto, I think, both Vector and Ganon.
Yeah, they're gonna try and target Rochelle.
Seems like a good idea. Looking for it right now. Gonna get the kill right there. Hunter's still bouncing around. Nice cap onto Ganon. Gonna be the in cap.
This is going to be it. For Nick's boom. High ping, Horde. Do not want.
Oh wow, yeah, and it's not even Coach who's
And
Oh, wow.
Spit, it's gonna be it.
boom
Oh.
and spit. The deadliest combo.
Damn troll spit.
So even
Still
with that
close.
wipe, though, yeah, incredibly close. We're looking at a 129-point game. That is insanely close. That's like 1 attack in this next map. Or maybe 2. I lied. It's 2 attacks.
It's Sinister versus Hard to Kill all over again. Rush the tank on the finale.
Actually, they do play Finale on this, don't they? Because of the new Finale where it's fixed and it's all gated up. There's not really any death charges.
I don't know, I think it depends on who nominated it.
Depends on what the home team chooses, which is Team France for Parish.
You know,
Yes, is that
honestly,
being a Euro team, they would play the finale anyway.
I'm really impressed by both of these teams' performance right here. I mean, even with it's a really even game. But you notice, like, none of these teams are wiping on these tanks with high ping because of long arms or anything. Every map, they get past the tank, and they get incredibly far, and they survive with so little health and get so much distance. It's a really even match, and it's looking really good.
Yeah, and Paris isn't exactly, you know, a campaign renowned for its short maps either. I mean, map 2 is particularly difficult to make safe from on with that horde during the event.
Certainly.
And you got obviously the biggest choke in the game without a choke point on map 3 of this.
Fairly early tank this map as well.
Yeah, the survivors should be out in the street by the time that spawns, I imagine. But yeah, it's gonna be quite early.
I have to ask, why has there not been any witches on this campaign?
Witches aren't turned on, I don't think, in EQ anymore.
No, they are. Oh, they can be
They're
random.
just random.
They're not forced every map like in Pro Mod.
Oh, so it's just random.
I don't know. It just seems to have hit a streak where there's no witches this game.
So we should have an attack coming in. Here we go. Hunter comes in, lands a pass onto Ellis. Charger misses. Charge not really anything. Spitter lands on. Oh,
going.
nice double cap in the spit. Also the dead spit gonna go on Coach as well. A lot of damage. Really nice hit there by France. That could be
well over 200 damage there. Jesus Christ.
That's a beautiful precursor to this tank. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's going to be pivotal for this tank.
And it's what France needs, because France is sitting at a 129 point deficit right now. And any damage, especially that damage, is well welcomed.
They're going to get another hit here as well. They might even have one up in time for the tank spawn. If they can stop them pushing pool room, then they've got a good chance of wiping them as well.
They might not throw this attack in here then, because if they do throw the attack, then it gives the survivors a... Oh, they are going to throw it in. Hunter gets skidded right away by the scout. Really nice shot there. Charger lands with the smoker, and we're going to land on 3. Good damage going out once again. Coach is taking a lot of damage. And tank is up in the hands of Vector. Well, this should be interesting what the survivors do here. If they do push inside, tank might just drop in, but they're going to stay outside, it seems.
There's still a little bit of horde trickling in. Looks like the tank not quite ready to commit on it.
Yeah, horde had thinned out a bit too much. Tank had committed on that though. I think he probably would have got it down before the SI spawns are up. Rochelle
with that Scott trying to get some chip on the tank. Tank is going to commit on the survivors. He's going to go right after Rochelle.
Oh wow, just missing that punch. Getting a back punch onto Coach right there. That's a quick in cap. And he's still got 2,800 health to go towards some other survivors. Nice 2-cap right there, and the interception. This is going to be a wipe. I don't think Kimchi has a shot on anyone, and those punches just keep coming.
Charger misses his charge, but Kimchi cannot kill his tank. Nice attack there. Beautiful support by the SI. Alice and Nick will both be killed here, and that will be the end of the round.
Seems to be the story of the match, doesn't it? Charger, oh, he's not going to land.
There's one brief instant while Kimchi was running away from that tank where he could have gotten a shot off on that Hunter and cleared it before the in-cap went through, but he went for it and just barely missed it, it looked like.
I've got to say, I think the thing that played against NV there was, believe it or not, they took the scout, which worked against them. I mean, let's face it, it's not exactly a long, view map. It's not that open in this street. And when you're only doing 125 DPS, that becomes, incredibly dwarfed by the other guns at close range.
Well, you saw the SI's tactics to it as well, whereas when the SI support came in, after the tank got the down, both SI went directly for the players carrying the SMGs or the shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
They ignored the scout user completely.
Yeah. Just look at France now. I can see them carrying 2 shotguns, 2 SMGs, no scout. Maybe they've caught on to that.
Oh, it looks like Gannon might run a scout. He just picked it up at the very end there. No, he picks up the SMG again. Looks like they're going to drop the scout this round. That was a beautiful tank. That was absolutely amazing. The SI support was nothing shy of amazing as well.
Does force NB's hand as well. It means they're going to have to wipe them with this tank. But saying that, even if they lose this map, there's still a good chance to come back for the retro.
Definitely.
Here's the hit. Boomer getting popped. Jockey coming in from the side and Charger from in front. Hunter, oh, jockey lands. How'd you get the fist? And Hunter gets fucked.
Almost
Nice
looked like there's
clearing.
gonna be a 2-cap there with the Hunter in the safe room, but yeah, he managed to shut down that Hunter, and other than the jockey, everything was pretty much stopped.
First tank wipe of the game is the most crucial tank wipe. Well, it was the only tank wipe, so of course it's the most crucial. But definitely, Team Envy here has to definitely make a comeback, or at least match the tank play in general.
Oh, nice.
Almost a tri-cap. That smoker landing on Rochelle almost, but I think she managed to sever the tongue with a laggy cut.
This tank is up in the hands of Kuki. I'm not sure what the
That
stars
Korean
do.
tank. Oh, they're going to room it. They're going to
They're
room
really
it with
gonna
2
room
science
it?
SMGs and 2 shotguns.
Where's
man.
my spitter during tank, man?
Bring
Man,
back
the-
pub.
The last time I saw survivors take it in that room, it was in a frag video in 2010.
If Boomer does land, I
Coach,
just might
Boomer-
trigger it. They might just push him with this.
They
Jockey
should,
waiting
man.
around the corner.
Yeah, they're gonna
The
push
boomer
this in.
behind. Going in!
Tank matches corner Nick or else right away. It was Rochelle, I'm a liar. Tank clearing the
Jockey
Hunter though.
dies. The
Multis
spot's dead.
are going out though. Tank getting batted to hell by Ellis. I can't believe that Boomer is still alive. They just keep swatting it around.
And he killed the boomer at the same time as the tank, but most important thing is they are still alive after that tank fight.
Very crucial pill pops by the survivors. Coach and Ellis were both getting the pills off. Managing to stay fast there.
Spitter's out. One survivor still outside. Jockey gonna try and chase down Ellis. I'm still having a dance with this jockey.
Oh my gosh.
And actually
Yeah,
getting
Ellis,
another level.
Ellis with
Actually
the
getting
bat.
another ski.
I mean, that tank was nothing. That was an amazing tank, but it was no wipe, obviously. That was.
The
really
survivors
good
did
support.
pretty well. Sort of separate themselves when they were caught in the room as well. No one really got multi-punched there.
Yeah, there wasn't a single multi-punch, and or maybe there was one at the end, but the tank, not only that, but he couldn't keep a single target to get any of those end caps to happen. And here comes the hit. Some separation right there. Nice charge.
Wow.
Nice tri-cap.
Triple cap.
In the back. This is a pretty huge amount of damage, and there was some death spit in the way as well, but wow.
The guy at the front ran far too ahead and just left those 3 guys at the back to be tri-captain spit.
And actually, if
Oh,
they
this
had
is gonna
wiped,
see a wipe.
if they had wiped right there, Team Envy would have still won. But as it stands right now, Team France just pulled ahead after that attack.
Well, I don't see them surviving this event, which is going to keep the game very close for the retro.
Radbull
Nice.
goes down. He'll be black and white when he gets back up, so he's going to be an obvious target.
Oh wow, nice skeet there on that Hunter who just barely shown himself. But yeah, these nice quick hits will keep the survivors moving slow. Should lead to a wipe before too long. I wouldn't be surprised to see Envy even go for another hit while the survivors are even still in that room or just still on the balcony. SIR all ready to spawn. Looking for that boom in the back, getting a triple boom, and Charger going for the laggiest off of the rails charge. 2 end
Coach
caps
gets
right now
spun.
and a lot of separation, but they should be able to get their teammates up before too long and get that event
Yeah.
started.
As soon as they trigger the event, they've pretty much got the SI on top of them.
Yeah, Coach will be black and white as well now. Yosh only took his first down just then.
The SI have the ability to go for a staircase hit here too. The survivors are so slow, and they're all on low ground. And yeah, here comes Jockey. Gonna get that cap in the front. There is a pull in the back.
Is it still going, landing?
Not an end cap coming out of this quite yet, although Spitter almost got one onto Ellis there.
Oh, Coach ran into spit and died.
Oh wow.
Those coach.
Just look over and I see Coach's dead body in a pool of spit.
Coach cannot be happy about that. I watched him walk into that. That's very
Charge
unfortunate.
is spawning. Climbing up the pipe, trying to get Rochelle, and it's a charge.
Wow. Nice
Charger
charge.
does land. Smoker does get the
this
pull
could
on
be
Nick.
it. Jockey's trying to jump up.
Charger getting the charge onto Yoshi, and that will be the end, I believe.
That'll be it.
We've seen more charges land this map
Nick's
than we
still
have
going.
the entire
When he gets scratched.
rest of the game, I think.
So that will be GG called out by Team France. Team France does win the first map, 1749 to Team Envy's 1637. I believe
1,000. Yeah, they'll be playing Blood Harvest, I think, tomorrow.
tomorrow. Okay.
Only 112 points difference separating them. That's nothing.
And it would have been much closer if they had wiped her in that tri-cap back in the alley. Like, Team France was still losing at that point. It was like a 2-point lead, I think, for Team Envy. That would have been insane going into Retro.
Retro will be very interesting. I mean, Team NV didn't really have any experience of EQ or Retro, and he sort of left for their one-style config before. But Vector and Razor, I know, are two very experienced players in Left 4 Dead 1, and that will certainly only add to Team France's abilities for.
But as you guys can see right now, we are in the upper part of the semifinals, Team France versus Team Envy. Team France comes out on top with a very slight lead, like incredibly slight. And we will be seeing the Retro match tomorrow at some point. I'm not sure of the time right now, but as soon as I know, I will let everyone else know.